Hey everybody, it's Brian, the home loan and realty guy, and I have a really important message that I want to share with you, and I want to reach out to everybody, okay? And this message is about credit repair companies. I'm a little angry. Normally my videos are happy and upbeat and I'm smiling, but I'll tell you what, I'm pretty upset and I'm very angry. I'm not pretty angry, I'm very angry about a credit repair company that contacted my client, a long-term client of mine, who is older and is completely taking advantage of them. And they're paying them hundreds of dollars a month for some service that they're not even doing anything. Their credit's in the toilet. This guy used to have a 700 credit score. I checked it today. He's down in the mid 500s. He's got all this debt. They're like, pay us money and we'll put it in an escrow account and we'll negotiate, the debt down and all this stuff. And it was just a scam, right? I looked up the company. The company is actually a legitimate company, but the process of what they do, it's a scam. And I have to do this video because this is something that I'm really passionate about. If you know me and you know how I do business, you know that I take care of my clients. My clients are number one to me. They mean more to me than anything. I'm always looking out for them and their best interest. So when something like this happens, it really gets to me and it's upsetting. So I thought, I don't want this to happen to anybody else. I'm gonna do a video about this and I'm gonna share exactly what I know. So here it is. I've been doing loans in real estate for 20 years, okay? Over these 20 years, I have had multiple companies contact me, telling me that they can help people fix credit and credit repair is legitimate and debt consolidation companies are legitimate and we're gonna do all this stuff. We're gonna write all these letters and we're all these high-paying attorneys and we're gonna save you thousands and thousands of dollars and get rid of all this debt. The truth of the matter is that's fake, it's false, and it is not true whatsoever. These companies, how they make money is by you, the person that went to them, you pay a fee for them to try and fix your credit. And all these companies do is basically advise you to not pay your bills and get really behind on your debt. So behind on your debt that right before the company's getting ready to charge off that debt or dismiss that debt, that they reach out and they're like, oh, hey, will you take 25 cents or 50 cents on the dollar and then we'll just call it good, right? So they manipulate the system and they manipulate people and they tell people that, oh, we're gonna get your score up and you don't have to pay all this debt. Well, that's not true because as you know, if you get a house, you get a car, you get a credit card, if you use that money, right, you borrow money, you have to pay it back. You can't borrow money and not pay it back, right? You can say, hey, I'm not gonna pay it back, but what's gonna happen? Your credit's gonna go in the toilet, right? And you're still gonna owe the money. It'll show up as a collection or something like that. And you do this long enough, you're gonna have to file bankruptcy because your credit's gonna be so bad. Anyways, I'm squirreling. Credit repair companies are one of the biggest scams out there. I've told everybody this over and over and over again. If you're in a situation that you cannot pay your credit cards or you cannot pay a bill, you don't need to call some other company to do that for you. You need to take responsibility for yourself and you need to call up that company and you need to work directly with that company to figure out how you can make some kind of payment arrangement to satisfy the debt that you owe. You don't need to pay some lawyer or some company to do the work that you can do for free. Because really all you're doing is taking your money and giving it to somebody else. And you're letting this person try to negotiate the debt that you owe. And do they really care about you, right? No, they're just in it for the money. They don't really care about you, right? They just care about the money that you're paying them, right? My client, he's paying him $600 a month. $600 a month goes into an escrow account to pay like $40,000 worth of debt. But that company is not even paying the debt. They're just holding it. And they told my client, hey, just be late, don't pay that, right? My client's getting phone calls and letters and emails. He's stressed out like crazy because this company over here is not paying, right? They're waiting for this debt to get so far behind before they actually negotiate and they settle on it. In the meantime, my client still has to pay money and his credit's going in the toilet. So I'm doing this video to reach out to people. If you're in a situation, you're in a financial situation, you have debt that is piling up, give me a call. Let me look at that. Let me tell you for free what you can do to manage that debt, okay? I'm not gonna try to sell you on a refinance or an equity line. I'm gonna give you quality information so you can make the best educated decision possible for you, not for me, not for some other company, but for you, okay? You do not need to pay a credit repair company to fix your credit. You can do this all on your own for free, and I know how to do it. You just contact the credit bureaus. You can go right to Experian.com, TransUnion.com, Equifax.com. You can Google them. You can sign up for free accounts. You can monitor, dispute credit. You can do everything that you need to do that you would be paying some high price, fancy credit repair or lawyer to do, you can do for free, okay? So please, if you're in any situation, do not go to a debt consolidation or a credit repair company. If you want to know how to satisfy this debt, how to get out of the debt, or how to work and manage that debt, maybe make reduced payment amounts, give me a call. I'll tell you exactly what you need to say when you talk to your credit card companies or your car company or your mortgage company, okay? There's things that you can say and ways that you can work it on your own where you don't have to pay somebody a bunch of money to do this for you. And because again, they don't really do that. All they do is they take the money for their servicing fee. They tell you not to pay your other bills, and then your credit goes down the toilet, you're racking up interest, you're racking up all these charges, and then when the company can't get anything and they're just about ready to get rid of all the debt or charge it off, that's when this company comes in and then tries to negotiate some kind of payoff. But even that, even doing that, negotiating a payoff, that jacks with your credit even more. Puts your credit score way down the toilet. And I'm telling you, as somebody who looks at credit reports every day, day in, day out, I see all kinds of credit. I know everything that there is to know about credit. It's part of my business. Once your credit score reaches a certain point, it takes years to get it back. Years. You can avoid all of this, all the heartache, all the stress, all the pain, all the years of working to bring your credit back up. You can avoid all of that by just reaching out. Let's talk about your situation. I'll give you all the information that you need for free so you can call your creditors and help yourself get back on track. You don't need to pay anybody a bunch of money, and you don't need to screw up your credit more during the process. So I know this was a long video, and again, I apologize that it wasn't all upbeat, but you know, this just really pissed me off today when a client of mine, I mean, dude, this guy has been my client for like over 10 years, okay? I know his son. He's referred all kinds of people to me. We've had in-depth conversations about family and politics. I mean, he's more than a client to me. So when I heard about what had happened, it really gut punched me, and I was like, geez, he was taken advantage of, man, right? He was told all this misinformation he was taken advantage of, and it was just disheartening because he's older too. So hopefully if you see this video or you know somebody who's in a debt situation, before they go pay a bunch of money to a credit repair company or some fancy lawyer, just have them reach out. Let's just have a phone conversation. I want to give back. I want to help any way that I can. So that's what this video is about. I appreciate you taking the time out to watch it. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me. It's what I'm here for. It's what I do. Thank you.